Hello and welcome to Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble on the Sega Game Gear. This is a direct sequel to Sonic the Hedgehog Chaos. Sonic Chaos was known as Sonic and Tails in Japan, and this was known as Sonic and Tails 2 in Japan. It's a Game Gear exclusive, and the plot is Robotnik is after the Emeralds again, but this time he's tricked Knuckles into believing Sonic and Tails are after them. And there's also a new character called Knack the Weasel, who's also known as Fang the Sniper in America, I think, who's after them as well because he wants to be rich. You know, there's the title screen, the intro sequence. You can either be Sonic or Tails, like Sonic Chaos, but this time with Tails you can actually get the Emeralds. If you remember on Sonic Chaos you couldn't get the Emeralds if you were Tails, now you can. So, but I'm always Sonic anyway. Great Turquoise Zone Act 1, but it doesn't say zone like Sonic Chaos on the Game Gear. The controls will be much the same. You can still do the run dash. If you remember my complaint from Sonic Chaos, is that the run dash, I said it was useless because it leaves you vulnerable and you go at the same speed. Pardon me. You go at the same speed as the spin dash. They've actually corrected that a bit. Now when you do the run dash, you're actually invincible for a couple of seconds. So you're not vulnerable anymore. But it's still not really worth doing it. I mean, you could just the spin dash is still preferable. To get emeralds now, you don't get 100 rings and immediately transported to the special stage now, like Sonic Chaos. There's a new type of monitor, the Emerald monitor. There's one on each act except Act 3. If you break it and you have 50 or more rings when you break it, a ring of stars appears above it, like on Sonic 2 for the Mega Drive. And if you jump in in that ring of stars, you get transported to the special stage. If you don't have 100 rings, I mean, if you don't have 50 rings, if you have fewer than 50 rings, nothing happens. Because of this, because you need 50 rings, they've also made it like the Mega Drive versions of Sonic, in that when you get over 100 rings, you don't reset back to naught. You just go over 100. So they've improved that, I think. Right, so we need 100 rings. Something over there? No. Yeah, so we need 100 rings. I mean, 50 rings rather. Yeah, they're like the spring bouncers on Sonic Chaos, but now they're in a monitor for some reason. Yeah, everything in this zone, Great Turquoise Zone, every tree seems to have a bouncer on it. I don't know why. Right, to get the monitor. The monitors are quite difficult to find. The Emerald monitors, that is. They're quite difficult to find. They put them in sort of awkward locations. Also, there's another sort of thing that makes it a bit easier. When you hit an enemy, you don't lose all your rings now. You just lose a maximum of 30. But if you hit spikes, you lose a maximum of 50. So they made that a bit easier. It's best to stay at the top in this act. Right, go over there. You see, I'm over 100 now, but it just says 103, not 3. The music is better for the speed shoes and on the Game Gear version of Sonic Chaos. There's no music on the Master System version of Sonic Chaos when you get speed shoes. Right, so go over here. Whoops. I think if you have speed shoes, you don't get hurt. I think it's like invincible. Right. That's it. Alright, for this bit, the way to get the emerald is thus. If you just spin on the end of here, then you always bounce on that tree, and then it's there. Just spin and jump and you go much further, and there it is. But you have to have 50 or more rings, otherwise the Ring of Stars doesn't appear. Then jump into the Ring of Stars, and you're transported to the special stage, which is depressing music. This one's really easy. At the end of them, you just you have to do battle with Knack the Weasel. Although this one, the first one, you don't. You just You meet Knack the Weasel, but don't actually fight him. There we go. That's a clock. Like the ones on Sonic Chaos, it doesn't stop the clock. It just resets it back to 1.5 minutes. Alright, to get out of here, you have to go to the left one. That's it. Carefully. Yeah, go on there. Go on that one. Whoops. I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's pretty annoying, this. That's it. There we go. Go on that one. And that one. Then go through there. Spin. Get a clock. To get past this, spin and jump. No, missed it. There we go. And then just go for it. Some rings down here if you want them, but they're just for points. There we go. Oh, just jump over them like that, and then jump when you're going over there. Is it up here? There we go. And here's Knack the Weasel. Or Fang the Sniper. I don't know what type of animal a sniper is. I thought it was just a sharpshooter. Yeah, you don't have to fight him in the first one. He just sort of kills himself by pressing a button. I don't really understand it. And there's the blue emerald. Nice little pose there. Alright, so it still says yeah, Sonic got Chaos Emeralds. You get your time and your rings. And I have the blue emerald. And then, unlike Sonic Chaos, you just get transported back to the act. You don't get transported to the next act. But we're near the exit anyway, so let's go down. There we go. I usually get tails, which doesn't mean a continue in this one. It means 10,000 points. Sonic means a life, and Flicky the Bluebird means nothing. Great Turquoise Zone Act 2, or Great Turquoise Act 2. So the Emerald monitor is in a pretty awkward location. I don't mind telling you. Yeah, there's some hover shoes. Especially just the weight there, really. Yeah, because they drop you off in an awkward location. Get some of these rings. There you go, 30 rings already. And pretty much 50 now. I keep thinking it's 100, but it isn't. It is only 50. Alright, where are we? Right over there. Okay, you want to stay on the bottom of this one. You want to get in the water. The best way to do this one is just to just get some rings, and then just get to near the end of the act, and then just go in the water. Yes, got it. It's very difficult to get that one. Right. Go down here. Go in the water. Get this bouncy enemy. Go up here. Get some ringies. There's yeah, a couple more rings up there. I don't know how that managed to get me, but I'll get these rings because I lost some. I'm still over 50, but I'm quite frightened of losing more. There we go. Yeah, you only lose 30 when you touch an enemy. There we go. It's 100. Right. Go over here. Don't touch that. Right, and then go down here into the water, because that's near the exit where I just was. We don't want to go to the exit. And the way to the emerald icon is over here. So it's a little bit of a secret. That's it, through there, up there. And getting this is tricky because it's just underneath that platform, and if you jump too high you reach that platform and you won't hit the monitor. But if you just do a run dash and then just spin at the end of it, there we go. Spin dash doesn't seem to work for that. It's best to do run dash then spin. Anyway, and here's the second special stage. We're in a biplane for this. It's much like the special stage on Sonic 2 on the Mega Drive. It's very easy. You just have to get 80 rings. There's loads of them. You can make loads of mistakes. If you hit the bombs, it doesn't take your rings away. It just makes you freeze for 2 seconds like that. So it doesn't really make it much harder. Right, yeah, it's easier to get these rings. These are the easiest to get. There we go. See, I'm up to 49 already. So we're over halfway there. 5/8 there. 57/80ths there. Right. Some of these. Oops, missed that one. You can't really hear the music very well because of the aeroplane noise, the biplane noise. It's one more. There we go. There is another long line of rings after that if you didn't manage to get a lot, so it's very easy. And then we have to do battle with Knack the Weasel again. I don't know why he has the emeralds, because he was supposed to just be after them like we were. I mean, but we have to do battle with him. He's very easy. If you notice, the same noise when you get him is when you hit a boss on Sonic Chaos. There we go. He's finished. And over to the exit, and here's the magenta emerald. Right, and here's Act 3. Well, we just have to finish this act first, then we get to Act 3. Which is just here. Right, now on to Act 3. Another 10,000 points. You shouldn't really lose all your rings from going into a special stage, because it only costs 50. You should just lose 50, but you lose all your rings. Because I had over 100. Well, I had exactly 100, I think. Great Turquoise Act 3, here we go. Okay, this boss is harder than the first boss on Sonic Chaos, which, as you know, is the easiest boss in the universe. You get some of these rings. Actually, get all of them, might as well. Spin through. No, not spin through there. Go down here, that's it. Bash that one as well. And here he is. The boss music is slightly better than the Sonic Chaos boss music. Just get him there, and then one of those bouncy enemies comes. If you kill it, another one comes. So you're not trapped. But then there's a new technique in this. I'll just pause it. When I first did this, I didn't know how to get him, because there's a new technique in this. If you remember from previous Sonic games, when you bounce on a bouncer, you're vulnerable. But now if you press jump after bouncing, you go into a ball briefly. So you're not vulnerable anymore, and that's how to get this boss. When I first did this, I didn't know how to do it. I mean, I've only been playing this game a few years, because I only got a Game Gear 6 years ago, and I thought all the Sonic games were just the Master System ones on the Game Gear. I didn't know there was a couple of a few Sonic exclusive games on the Game Gear. Yeah, because I've been playing the Master System for 20 years. I've only been playing the Game Gear for 6 years. I thought the only Sonic games were just the Master System versions on the Game Gear. So yeah, I'm not really that good at this game as I am on the others. Anyway, so you have to do this, and then you go into a ball, but just get into a pattern like this, and just keep getting him. There we go. Just another 4 times, and he's dead. The bouncing enemies, they still do hurt you, so just be careful of them. And then we meet Knuckles, who is always annoying. You just want to kill him, but you can't. So he gets rid of you like that, because he's your enemy, because he thinks you're after the emeralds, as always. He's so bloody stupid. And here's Sunset Park Zone Act 1. Just pause it there quickly. This zone's quite difficult for getting the emeralds, but because there's a few obstacles here. Lots of enemies, and that can take your rings away. This is a new thing, a cart. To make it work, just press down and button 1. There's also these trees that if you jump through them, you become vulnerable. So be careful of them. Get that. Okay, don't kill this enemy yet. Kill it now, because otherwise you do this, and then you're vulnerable. Get as many rings as possible. That's it. When they explode, that hurts, so make sure you're not touching them when they explode. Then go down there for some rings. And then go up. Well, that's it. Don't touch the bouncers. Don't go down there. It's best to go up in the secret passage. That's it. That's it, get that. That's it, and then, yeah, that always gets me. Don't fall down here, there's spikes. There are spikes. So we're nearly there. The emerald monitor is up there. So get some more rings, yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Make sure you get it when you have 50 rings. And here's the third one. There's no clock monitor on here, so you have to hurry up. Spin through there, then jump. No, the button was unresponsive there. Just be careful. That's it. Get that, and you have to go all the way back up again. There we go. I don't know what those black things are. Spin up there. Go up there. There we go. Now there's little secret platforms in between the waterfall bits. Just make sure you land on these bits and the platform will appear. There we go. And the same for here. We're nearly there. There we go, just there we go, just bash through the middle ones to save time. And then go down here. And then one more, and then we're there. And there we go, here's Knack the Weasel. You only have to get him 3 times, he's really easy. You're allowed to move after he disappears the second time. There we go. Another one. One more. There we go, he's done. There's the emerald. Get some more, and then get some more rings, then head to the exit. Another 10,000 points. This should send me over 100,000, which should give me another Conti apostrophe. And here's Act 2. Yeah, just go down here for some more rings, and then Invincible. Invincible music is better than on the Sonic Chaos. There we go. Get some more. So get the hover shoes, then go down there. Don't hit any of the backwards bouncers like that. Don't hit them, because then you'll fall down the bottom and it makes it much harder. Alright, to get the emerald, just do that. If you fall down, it's very difficult to get back to the top again. And here's another biplane level. It's almost as easy. Whoops. Whoops, missed them all. Yeah, try and get these ones. These are the easiest ones to get. Missed them. Whoops. There we go, got 80. So even though I missed loads, I still managed to do it quite easily. And here's another Knack the Weasel fight. Just jump over the missile. Whoops. There we go, and eventually the missile goes for him. And there it is. So then go to the exit down here. Quickly jump so you don't touch them. And then go down. Here's the exit, but we go to the boss immediately. There's no score screen. Don't fall in the holes, otherwise you'll get hurt and you'll get crushed. I like this music. That's it. So carefully jump over them. I think you only have to get it 3 times. That's it, one more. There we go. Meta Junglera, which I'll do in the next video, part 2. So see you then, bye bye.